Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today? Please let me know if you can hear me. Izzy could, so I'm assuming and hoping that you all can. Hello, Miss Lily, Rochelle, Ajot, Pindarino. Yay, thank you, Peachy. Gray Gray, Defroggies. Hello, Janica, PG, Lion Mama, Izzy Pop. Hello, Miss Linda Hanson. Hi, Dennis. Thanks for coming over. Christina Marshall. Yay. So I'm a little nervous. I haven't been live in so long. It's like the first time all over again. But hello, Half Pint. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Did y'all get any shopping done this weekend? Thanks for letting me know, Izzy. Love you, DC. Aw, Dennis. I hope we can lift your spirits. So, Chasing Justice. Hello, honey. That's funny. Lily thinks that Chasing and I sound very similar. Today is the full moon in Gemini. So I'm going to tell you all a little bit about that, and then we will do some oracle readings. It's also the full beaver moon, and this full moon brings burning away personal growth, blockages, shifting your life 20 times overnight. Fierce overnight shifts, burning away stagnancy. This full moon is here in adjustable Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of adaptability and communications. This moon is also called the beaver moon and represents important transitions and shifts. Get ready for a fierce shift and sudden transitions, new perspectives, sudden release of blockages and limitations, outdated connections, clearing, sudden changes such as getting ready for commitment, new doors opening. Some people may move to another country for their destiny. Welcome this shift and your life gets better 20 times on all levels. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Judo. Good to see you. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Salty Sea. Spectral. You didn't miss much, Salty, if you haven't. if you haven't already rewound. Okay. Full moon in Gemini, the key words and ideas for this lunation are interesting, confusing, mystical, and angry. And I am reading from the Moonology Oracle cards today. If you would like a card, please put a 6 in the chat. I am going to start with reading the Full Moon in Gemini card. The answers you need are coming. Okay. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one of a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you're not causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Attune to the moon. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. The teachings. Talk, talk, and more talk. As the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini, it's too easy to say too much and to mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card also augurs well for any study you're either taking or considering. And that's the full moon in Gemini card. Hello, Nicolina. Dark Exposure Files. Hello. Okay, let me get some comments start up here. I swear I thought I saw Pindar in here, but we had already got past her, missed her. And Froggies had put a 6 in the beginning, I believe. All right, we're going to get Janica started up, Linda, Peachy, Judo, Salty, Christina. Oh, Izzy. I do love my Izzy Rages. Hey, TWP Popcorn, good to see you. So if you're new here, or if you haven't been around, well, I haven't been live in forever. So just a reminder, put a 6 in the chat if you would like a card. And when I get to your reading, I will put your name on the screen like Froggies right there. That way, if you want to come back and listen to it again later, or if you have to go and come back later, you'll be able to scroll through and find your reading easily. The one you just did got flagged? Hello, Dick Tim. Hey, copy that. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm shuffling for Miss Froggies. Okay. D Froggies. I swear I feel like you've got this card before. New Moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. Attuned to the moon. Make sure you put your family first. Additional meanings for this card. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her two home signs, along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. And I hope that resonates for you, Miss D Froggies. Hello, Lion Mama. Aw, stitches. I will, babe. I got one right here. Oh, did you hear back from DC, Izzy? Thank you for letting us know. Please send her our love. Oh, love you, DC. Hi, Karen. Hello, Chaos. Oh, Judo, you did a tap dance. Hello, Pitting Positive. Thanks for being here. Hello, Morris. Nick always does cook the best stuff. All right, who do we have up next? Janica. Oh, this kid of mine. She texts me she's wanting to make slime. I thought we had passed the slime stage. Ooh, crab stuffed salmon and lobster baked mac and cheese. Yummy. Okay, I'm shuffling for Miss Janica now. Oh, Izzy. That's no good. Pindar. Tell me when I'm back. Okay, yay. Okay, Miss Janica. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of a gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. Additional meanings for this card. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow minded. Start a week of gratitude practice via Facebook, a journal, or a blog. The teaching. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. And I hope that resonates with you, my dear Janica. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, Izzy, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, you're funny, Judo. Showed you my buff. Yes, guidance. I have starred you up. Um, Spicy, hello. Buffering. You're welcome, Izzy. You're welcome, Janica. Okay. Up next is Linda Hanson. You're welcome. Hello, Sweet Vixen. If you would like a card, put a 6 in the chat. Izzy, that's not good. I'm sorry you're having nightmares. Hey, Cassie baby. Good to see you, my dear. Okay, Miss Linda, your card is New Moon in Pisces. Oh, I have a couple new decks coming, and one of them is a crystal healing oracle, and it comes with sound bowl healings from each crystal, little recordings that I can play, and I'm super excited about that. That's good, Judo. I'm so glad that you're getting better each day. Okay, Miss Linda, New Moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Attune to the moon. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Additional meanings for this card. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. To the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. The teaching. Pisces is a sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is a sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep, like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. Case or not. And I hope that resonates with you, Linda. Hey, Scully. Good to see you. I'm using the new mic that Izzy sent me, Scully. Does it sound any better? Okay, up next is Miss Peachy. I think she might be listening in from the shower. Oh, hey, Christy. You're welcome, Linda. Okay, Christy. Let me star you up. Oh, you're back. Hello, Peachy. I am shuffling for you now. Thank you, Ajot. Little Justice is such a doll. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am, Sweet Vixen. I will star you up too. Precious. I love babies. Oh, I had one other thing I wanted to read too really quick. The full moon in Gemini could be troublesome, so you'll need to exercise patience. This isn't your card, Peachy. This is in general. November 27th brings the last full moon of spring our way. This lunation is the final part of the events that occurred on May 30th, 2023, during the new moon in Gemini. Unfortunately, the full moon brings zero chill our way, but it'll open our eyes to things we have overlooked in the past, even though we may not choose to believe what we see. Full moons bring matters to light and illuminate situations that need to evolve, and this is an opportunity to do so, only if we sincerely want to. I thought that was interesting, so I wanted to read that. Let me check. I did not AJOT. I will get you now. Oh, did you struggle without Izzy? She popped up with me right before I started. to let me check my mic. Oh, and I don't know how many of you all would need or want to know this, but I got an email from StreamYard for a $10 a month plan. It still has the StreamYard logo up there, but I can still bring, I think, 10 people up. It said it. That's the only thing, is it's going to still have the StreamYard. And with no more than I go live, I was like, I'm going to try it for $10. So now I need to get in there and figure out what all I can do with that. Okay, Miss Peachy. New Moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon. Have some sexy time. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Make an investment. The teaching. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, and even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. And I hope that resonates for you, Peachy Punch. Thank you, Lily. Okay, up next is Judo. Move Mama Stitch's candle over just a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think that part was lacking, but the rest seemed like it might resonate. Okay, shuffling now for Judo. Oppo. Nick, if I get a card that says something about legs, I'm going to pee. Judo, if it says gorilla, I'm going to pee too. Okay. Judo. Ooh. You got the blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Okay, thanks, Nick. Tell Frank we said hello. Okay, blue moon. Believe in the impossible. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, Well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attuned to the moon. I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. The teaching. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. And I hope that resonates for you, Mr. Judo. Oppo, I will get you started up. And you too, Miss Karen. Hello, Mo. You be safe. Thanks for stopping in, sweetie. Okay, up next we have Salty Sea. Hey, Ricky. Okay. I got you started up, Morris. Oh, that's cool, Judo. I got you too, Pindar. Thank you, D-Froggies. Oh. All right, Salty Sea. Your card popped right out. Okay. New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. Okay, let me start over. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attuned to the moon. Make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. The teaching. Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card, whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. This energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. And I hope that resonates for you, Salty Sea. Judo, you'll have to let us know how that new music thing goes. That's exciting. And up next is Christina Marshall. Oh, yay. Mortis. Roar. Roar. Hey there, April. Yay. I'm shuffling for you now, Christina. All right. super moon. Emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special, and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attuned to the moon, success is close, I just must trust. Additional meanings for this card. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess, ask her for assistance. The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. And I hope that resonates for you, Miss Christina. Oh, guidance is. Oops, I muted. You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Okay, I'll let guidance know she's next. Oh my goodness. Salty Sea, thank you so very much for the Cash App, sweetie. Aw. Okay, cool. I thought you might when you saw that. I am shuffling for you now. Okay. Oh, that's no fun, Christy. We're getting a lot of the special moon cards today. Disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon. I am where I am, and it's okay. Additional meanings for this card. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The teaching. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. And I hope that resonates for you, my dear. Hello, freakin'. You found your hat? I didn't know you had lost it. I'm glad you found it, though. You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Christy, you are next. Oh, I know what I could do. No, I'm not going to mess right now. Defroggies, you read my mind. I was just thinking, wonder if I can have it scrolling at the bottom about putting a 6 in for a reading while I still have the person's comment up there. Let's see. No, maybe. Nope. Okay, I'll work on that another time. Ooh. Hey, kid. Good to see you, friend. Let me go back to Christie's. All right. It's the very last card, Miss Christie. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So, are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Attuned to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for this card. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this. The teaching. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart, shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. And I hope that resonates for you, my friend Christy. Hello, LK. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're having a great day. Renee Marie, hello, darling. Okay, Scully, have a good night. You're very welcome, Christy. Thank you for letting me read for you. Up next is Sweet Vixen. All right. That one was quick. Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to this situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. Attuned to the moon. I know that I'm on the right track. Additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. The teaching. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. And I hope that resonates for you, my dear sweet vixen. Hello, chaotic. Good to see you, sweetie. And up next, we have Ajot. You're welcome, sweet vixen. Ajot. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're no end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self help classics, every Everything will go okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon is a reminder that you must still keep whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your next best step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. Attuned to the moon. I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching. The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. And I hope that resonates, my friend Ajot. And up next, Oppo. Miss Oppo. You're very welcome. Like I said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If there's something in a card, in a message that doesn't resonate with you, it may be a message for someone who watches the replay or who isn't ready to have a card for their own. But when they hear that message, it may speak to their soul. So, alrighty, Miss Oppo, I'm shuffling for you now. Pinderino. Okay, Miss Oppo. Well, it is fixed moon. Hold your vision. You sure can, okay. El Kennedy. Esky There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great. Because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self reflection. Attune to the moon. Just say the word a lot and see. Oh, excuse me. Attune to the moon. Yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card. Staying power. Faith or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. The teaching. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, We each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. And I hope that resonates for you, my dear Oppo. Hello, Jessica Lynn. Thank you for stopping in. I made a rhyme one time. Up next is Karen. And let's see. We have Karen, Morris, Pindar, and L. Kennedy left on the list. You're very welcome, sweetie. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really hate the time change. It gets dark way too early. Okay, Miss Karen. Oh, I passed it. Okay. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. The overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means view. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them aloud. Additional meanings for this card. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow minded. Start a week of gratitude practice via Facebook, a journal, or a blog. The teaching. Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card, whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. And I hope that resonates for you, Miss Karen. My sister's voice. I'm glad all is great. I hate that you didn't get to find out what the baby's going to be yet. How far along is she? Well, that one, I guess I could say. My sister's voice has 3 grandbabies on the way. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you for letting me read for you. Up next is Oh, it's shy. Bless it. Next time. Next time. I had to wait till exactly 20 weeks. Yay. I'm shuffling for you now. All right. It's not twins. Okay. I know Izzy was saying it was going to be twins. That would have been wild to have four grandbabies at the same time. We're sure the other two aren't twins, right? Oh, how long will it take for the blood test? Okay, Morris. Cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer where you want them to go, steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Attuned to the moon, I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings for this card: be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. The teaching. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting. You quite possibly need to take the lead on it. And I hope that resonates with you, Morris. Thank you for letting me read for you. Hello, Amber. Getting ready for work, honey. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, so you'll know in a week? Yay. Oh, thank you, Amber. And thank you, Linda. I appreciate your all's kind words so very much. Up next is Pindarino. You're very welcome. Yeah, what Salty said. Get her done, Morris. Oh, I hear my kiddo. She must have made the slime. Oh, thank you, Karen. And I am shuffling for Pindarino. All right, then. Maybe it does resonate. You're already on it. It's confirmation. Confirmation. Hey there, Manic. Good to see you, buddy. My friend, my pal. It's been a while. I went back to work in August, and that's where I've been. Well, I haven't been online as much and crazy different hours. I am doing well. I hope you are too. Okay, Pindar. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if it seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself and whatever is coming up for you. Attune to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take an unexpected turn. The teaching. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go. Perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. And I hope that resonates, my dear Pindar. Oh, May the 4th. I hope the baby's born on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. Thank you, Morris. Hello, Wolf. Good to see you, sweetie. Ah, I was muted. That would be a really cool birthday. I don't think people would forget that either. Everybody would remember. I've missed you too, Linda. It's good to see you, sweetie. Okay, L. Kennedy is last on the list. If anybody that just got here would like a reading, please let me know. Put a 6 in the chat. And if not, I will finish up after Miss L. Kennedy. My brother's son is named Anakin. Um, my sister's voice. He was not born on May the 4th, though. He was a July baby. Oh, yes. All right. Miss Kennedy. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attune to the moon. Emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic, Let something go. The end of an argument. The teaching. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you're thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. And I hope that resonates for you, my friend, Miss Eskimama. Hello, Erica. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Perfect timing. You will be next on the list. If you hear me knocking between each time I shuffle, that's how I cleanse the cards out between readings. Knock the energy right on out. All right, Miss Erica. We've got a lot of the special moon cards tonight. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attuned to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. And I hope that resonates for you, Miss Erica. I appreciate each and every one of you all for being here tonight. I was very nervous to go live because it's been so long. Feels like the first time. But I have successfully made it through with your all's help and encouragement. Your words of kindness mean the world to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending you full moon blessings, and as one of the cards said, full moon is a time to release. So if you would like to make a list of things that no longer serve you and burn it under the full moon, or just write it down, rip it up, just write it down, get it out, and release those things so that you can move on to bigger and better things. Thank you, Karen. I love you all too. Thank you, Spectral. Love you, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you out with this beautiful video that Izzy Pop and my sister's voice put together. Well, I'm gonna play both. One might be a countdown, but that's okay because I want y'all to see them. And as always, peace, love, light, and blessings to all of you. Thank you, Erica. Oh, honey, thank you so much. That means the world to me. Oh, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Peace, love, light, and full moon blessings.